That night, the mansion was filled with wealthy guests attending a luxurious dinner party. Grace moved around the room quietly, serving food and drinks carefully. But suddenly, one small mistake changed the atmosphere. A drink spilled accidentally on one of the guests. Immediately, the room erupted with mockery and laughter. Madam Clara forced Grace to kneel in front of everyone and apologize publicly. Tears gathered in Grace's eyes as people laughed at her pain. Only Daniel stood up to defend her, but his mother silenced him immediately. The following morning, disaster entered the mansion unexpectedly. Bank officials arrived with frightening news. Mr. Kelvin's accounts had been frozen due to unpaid debts and failed business deals. The rich family who once lived proudly suddenly became afraid. Panic spread through the mansion like wildfire. For the first time, Madam Clara experienced fear and uncertainty. But while everybody worried about money, Grace remained strangely calm. Later that night, Daniel followed Grace quietly into her small room behind the mansion. There, he noticed something unusual. Grace carefully held an old necklace while staring at it emotionally. Daniel asked questions about her past, but Grace struggled to answer. The necklace was the only thing she had left from her childhood. Deep inside her heart, she always felt that her life carried a mystery nobody had solved. One evening, the electricity in the mansion suddenly went off, leaving the house in darkness. Madam Clara panicked while Mr. Kelvin sat quietly in defeat. The once powerful family was slowly losing everything they had. Just when things seemed hopeless, several black luxury SUVs entered the compound. Everyone watched in confusion as armed security guards stepped out first. Then, an elderly billionaire slowly emerged from the vehicle. His eyes searched around desperately until they suddenly stopped on Grace. The moment he saw the necklace around her neck, his body trembled with emotion. Tears filled his eyes immediately. After years of searching, he had finally found the daughter he lost long ago. The entire mansion became silent as Chief Williams revealed the shocking truth. Grace was not an ordinary maid. She was his missing daughter who disappeared during a terrible accident many years earlier. To prove it, he showed old family photographs and explained the meaning of the necklace Grace had carried since childhood. Grace broke down in tears as painful memories slowly returned to her mind. Meanwhile, Madam Clara and her husband stood frozen in complete disbelief. Before the family could recover from the shocking revelation, another surprise arrived. Lawyers entered the mansion carrying official property documents. Calmly, they announced that ownership of the mansion had changed. The house now belonged to Grace. Unknown to everyone,